Um, Good day, good evening all, and Om Namah Shivaya, and Hey Ram and Hare Krishna, and Assalamu Alaikum, and all of the good stuff, right? So, Om Samudra Dharna Bhadati Samvatsado Ajayata Horatrani Bidahat Vishwasya Mishato Vishi. Right, after the production of watery expanses, there intervened a period of darkness after which God, the manager of the universe, arranged the motions which produce days, night, and other durations of time. Om Surya Chandra Masaudata Yata Purvama Kalpayat Divam Cha Prithiviyam Cha Antariksharam Toswa. God then produced sun, the moon, the earth, the upper, middle, and other regions as he did in previous cycles of creation. Om Shano Devi Rebashtaya Apo Bhavantu Pita Shani Rebashavantuna. May the all pervading, self effulgent one be helpful to us in the realization of our desires and the attainment of happiness, and may he always shower his blessings upon us. Right? So, three verses from the Vedic Upasana again, right? And today I want to talk about this occult war that I was thrown into in 2022, right? And me officially extracting myself from that war because I do not want to participate in that war, right? So the war, as I said, is a technological one, and they chose me fit because they know I'm not into tech one as much. The most I do is read articles from journal articles online from Google, right? I scroll my phone. I have no interest in knowing how technology is used in a dark way because if I was in that position, I would never do it to somebody, right? So the use of technology to prey on people's fears, right? So that's been having been done to me since 2022 and it's ongoing to date. This is 2025. The use of technology via remote viewing, right? Remote viewing and voice to skull technology, which they keep saying that, oh, it have no scientific evidence to prove that, right? But this has happened to so many people online, which I've read about, right? And it has happened to me, and it's a deeply disturbing situation, right? It is a deeply disturbing situation, right? And I do not appreciate, and I keep saying, that I do not appreciate you all doing this to me, and you all keep doing it, right? I keep saying that I do not appreciate you all doing this to me, and you all keep doing it, right? I keep saying that I do not appreciate you all doing this to me, and you all keep doing it, right? So the use of that technology to prey on people's fears, for example, um, these people, one, they shapeshift. Two, they have ways of collecting information on you. Phone hacked, systems hacked, everything hacked, right? Um, that is one way, that electronic harassment, that is one means, that is just a physical means. These people have a way of prying into your mind and saying God knows your thoughts, right? Prying into your mind through technology and saying that God knows your thoughts. God is not technology, right? God is not technology. God is higher than technology, right? God isn't technology. God is higher than technology, right? And that's why I'm speaking out about this thing, because they invade your mind to an extent that I've been hearing conversations going on, right? And I don't want to be a part of that because I do listen to gossip, right? I do not wish to be a part of that scenario or repeat, right? Because another thing that they keep saying is that, oh, I will repeat these phrases that they're telling me, right? So one of it is I too dirty for knowledge, I too dirty for this. That's been like a 24/7 thing. I get kind of accustomed to that, right? So, whatever, right? What I do not appreciate now is this use of scent, this new thing which I only found out about today, right? The teleportation, transportation of scent, right? So, um, I've interacted with a few people in the past, normal interactions, right? Hug, kiss, whoever, right? Whoever in the past, right? Interact with people, and then suddenly, wow, that scent being transferred to you, right? That scent being transferred to you, right? And not transferred to you, but they're saying you're too dirty for this, you're too dirty for that, and that scent, they're just flashing it in front of you, right? Flashing it, like playing with you now, like flashing it in front of you, flashing it in front of you, this scent, flashing the scent, if you know what I mean, right? Flashing the scent in front of you, you're too dirty for this, you're too dirty for that, right? Flashing, I've experienced that, right? They did that with my own father too, right? They did that with my father's scent cologne, flashing it in front of me, right? That kind of thing. They did it with an unknown scent to me, scent that I don't know of, right? So I only could have identified 2 of the scents. Other than that, so that's what they do, right? Collecting information about you, which is what they're doing now too, right? Through this way, but I don't have anything to hide, so I don't care, right? But I care about privacy, right? I care about my rights and I care about privacy, right? So, to the extent that electronic harassment would go so far as to infiltrate your mind, right? The fact that people use technology to infiltrate your mind, right? And they project images and say your Lord projects, right? That is crap, that is bullshit, right? That aspect of the Quran is crap, is bullshit, right? I will be sharing the true message of the Quran after this, after I deal with this scenario, right? But that your Lord projects thing is crap, right? They use technology. Whoever is up in the high spaces and know how technologies work, right? I read the article just today, just this evening, about this using scent to transport. You are transport without permission, right? Without permission from somebody else. You are using their scent to transfer it to me and tell me I'm too dirty for this and dirty for that, right? That's illegal knowledge, illegal information, right? Illegal knowledge, illegal information, right? Because I could understand if yesterday I interacted with somebody and the scent linger on me tonight, tomorrow, whatever, I could understand that. But to say way back past, right, I interact with somebody and then they flashing the scent on me and telling me these things, nah, brother, right? All you're on shit, right? So, earlier on shit, right? So this is going to stop, and it is going to stop with immediate effect, right? That voice, the skull bullshit, 1, and 2, telling people that the private parts stink, right? Just when you disagree with one thing. So just because I come and say now your Lord projects is shit, right? Watch how soon after I make this video, right? And I'm telling you all this is going to happen because it's been repeatedly happening, right? So it's a pattern. There's a pattern and they would not stop it, right? So after I make this video, watch how this is going to happen now. They're going to send my scent directly to my nose. I know how I smell, partner, right? I know how I smell, right? I know how my breath smell. I know how my private smell. And there's no need to use your technology to deal up with this. It's a high level freaking thing that's going on and people don't get it, right? It's unfortunate that it's just a few of us in the world experiencing this thing. I was the experiment. I was part of the experiment. I am the experiment, and I do not appreciate it, right? Making it loud and clear to the forces that be, I do not appreciate being part of this experiment. I do not appreciate being the experiment, right? And compensation will have to be made in whatever way. I do not agree to being part of your robotic system. I do not appreciate this, right? You all are disgusting to our next level for doing this, right? So whoever whoever it is will eventually have to come forth and apologize, or either you just, I don't know, die, right?